All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now that the 2021 college football season is officially over, I want to talk about the Florida State Seminoles and the Noles. They're coming off of their fourth consecutive losing season, which is the first time that this has occurred since 1976. But there is some room for optimism for the Seminoles as they head into the 2022 college football season. This is going to be year number. The Seminoles have not been people expected them to be early on. They were 3-6 in Norvell's first year in 2020, and then they went 5-7 last year. But the thing you really want to look at is it was just a slow start that really hindered this Florida State club. They lost a heartbreaker at home to Notre Dame to begin the season. Then they were upset by Jacksonville State in their second game at home. And before you know it, Florida State was 0-4. They did rebound. They went 5-3 the rest of the way to go 5-7. And they were competitive. I mean, they beat Miami. They gave Clemson a good run for their money before they fell off. But nonetheless, Florida State, they did finish strong. And I know that they would have hoped to have beaten Florida in their regular season finale because then they would have been bowl eligible and then they could have got some of those extra practices in. But nonetheless, I think this team is trending upwards for next season. Like I said, year number three for Mike Norvell. You have some key players on both sides of the football coming back for this club. Randy Shannon, the former Miami head coach, is now going to be the co-defensive coordinator for Florida State. And the Noles are looking to finish on a strong note, or pardon me, rebound rather. They were 85th in the nation during the regular season in total offense and 65th in total defense. So they definitely want to get those numbers going, especially on the offensive side of the ball, because that is what Norville has made his rep and the college game for. Now, I think for 2022, a fast start is going to be the key for Florida State. I mean, you look at it right out of the chute for next season. Florida State will begin their season at home versus Duquesne. So this is a game where the Noles should be able to win. But right after that, it's going to be very interesting as the Seminoles travel to the Superdome in Louisiana as they're going to take on the LSU Tigers. And of course, LSU has a new head coach in Brian Kelly. But make no mistake about it, Florida State does have an opportunity to get off to a better start. They have a manageable ACC schedule. They welcome Clemson to Tallahassee this year. They also welcome Wake Forest to Tallahassee this year. They'll be at Miami. They'll be at NC State. They'll be at Louisville. So those are going to be three tough road games for them. But nonetheless, if Florida State can get off to a solid start, I think this team can make some strides and be a player in the Atlantic Coast Conference. And from coming from where they've been in recent years, I think that the powers that be in Tallahassee would like that and would feel that they are trending upwards in the right direction under Mike Norvell. So it's going to be important for Florida State not only to have a solid spring, but also get off to a good start in the regular season. But I think their finish to the year, even though they lost their last game of the season to arch rival Florida, I think they were trending upwards. And if the Seminoles can find a way to build off of that, I think bigger and better things are on the horizon for Mike Norvell and his program here in 2022. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take the time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you are on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'd be my pleasure to follow you right back. There is also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, signing off, saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.